Okay, everybody, we are looking at Main Street 1, which is now going to be the underground speed shop. And I got things painted up, and we're going to start some assembly. And then I was looking at these solid white doors, and I decided to paint them a little blue inlet, and then found this to be pretty difficult because of the type of paint I use. So I scored these, and now I'm just going to go ahead and try and paint off these interior door panels. And I'll be right back to you in a second. I'm just trying to take my time to get this covered and not run up on the edges too much. I mean, nobody's going to really see this part but me. But I know it's there, and if you're anything like I am, you'll know it's there. And you always say, I could have done that better. So just take your time, do it right the first time. Got some shavings in here, which I'm scooping off with my paintbrush and getting rid of over here off to the right. And then I just have some paint in a cup. Swirl it on the side. You don't need much to do this job, so just trying to cover up the white for now, and then we'll let it dry and come back for a second coat. For the first round anyway, and it's going to be kind of like that. It's going to be dull. This one we can start doing a second coat. It's about ready. Brush one again. Do a little wash. Dry it off. Wash again. Dry again. And don't ever forget to finish and shape your brushes when you're done, and then put them away so they can dry for use. As you can see on my cup, I've got different colors: white, beige, my brown, or my blue. I've been using. You can use the same cup over and over again as long as you don't mix them. We're only doing some touch-up stuff, so you can keep reusing cups. Don't think you can have to use a cup every color. Okay, so let's talk about the windows. I'll let those dry for a minute. I'm going to take that off camera. I bring this board out from beneath like Julia Childs. I had this baking a while. This is the front internal door. It's basically the inside of this building. Once I glue this in place, that is now your inside of the front door, right? And then this is the front door that sits in here. And you can see how all that goes together with the clear glass. It's all going to light up and look really spectacular when it's done. So I'm at the stage now where we can just start putting all this together, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to set this stuff off to the side, all this off to the side. I'm going to work on the green so you can see what I'm doing. And at first we're going to do this and that window, and maybe this window, definitely this door, and we'll go from there. So let me set this off to the side. Change my light a little bit so I can see. I think I can still see everything okay. Yep. Okay, so what I'm using is just Gorilla Glue, super glue. It's basically cyanoacrylate CA glue, but this is, I would consider this maybe a thick, maybe even a medium. It's definitely not thin, but it dries relatively quickly with this type of a resin that I am gluing together. So I have cleaned up all of my edges so there's no paint where I'm going to be using glue, right? So these windows get put inside here, right? And then this gets put on the inside of the building. So these are all pieces that get put together. So I cleaned up what's getting glued, except for these window frames. I didn't do these window frames. I did a little bit of this frame. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to do So this is a good shot here. Maybe you can see, oh, sorry, I bumped my head. The clear resin pour in the windows there. Right here, let me flip it over. When you look through the door, it looks like glass block up here. I think that's a relatively pretty cool way to do that. So anyway, let's work on the window. That's a side window.